Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in to the NCP channel. Today I'm going to start a series, the EDC series. This will be part 1, talking about what's on my person. Part 2 is going to be my EDC bag, and part 3 is going to be my vehicle, what I keep in my vehicle. I'm self-employed, so I have the ability to run these different systems, and when you combine them all together, you get one giant system that just works for me. So we're going to get started. Right now, today, I am at a place that made me who I am today. This is a chunk of farmland. I worked on this farm for quite a few years before I started my own business, and I decided to come back where I really became a man and shoot this video. I'm still good friends with the farmer, so he doesn't care. Standing outside of the Colonel. This is my pickup, one of my pickups. This one I call the Colonel. I can show you the front, but I can't show you the back. This is a 2003 GM or Chevy Silverado 2500 HD, one of my work trucks. I can't show you the back because all my personal information is back there for my business, and I just don't want you to see it. If I ever screw up and you end up seeing that information, don't call me. I'm trying to run a business. So let's get started with the EDC items that I keep on my person. Alright, so we can start with my hands here. On my hands I just have my wedding ring, paracord bracelet here. It's a thick one. I really like how thick it is. One of my uncles does paracord, and I had bought that from him. My wristwear is just a plain old G-Shock watch. I really like it. It's functional. Works well for me. Front right pocket, not too much that goes in there. My pocket knife goes in there. This is the Zero Tolerance 0350. A lot of people mash on this knife, but it's super heavy. It's like 5.8 ounces, and that's why guys don't like it. But I like it. It's got a lot of heft to it. These liners, steel liners. I really feel like I could use it for a blunt force too. I mean, I like it. It's heavy, but hey, it works for me. The only other thing I guess I keep my cell phone in that pocket. This is iPhone 6 Plus with the Magpul field case on it. This phone is pretty skinny, and with the Magpul case, it kind of keeps it minimalist, skinny, instead of a big fat OtterBox. So that's why I decided to go with that. And of course, who doesn't like Magpul? I recommend that phone case. Also in that pocket, front right pocket, I keep my chapstick. This is just regular chapstick brand. A lot of times I run Burt's Bees, but that's what I had for today. Front left pocket, I have the Charade pen. This is just unscrews. Just a Charade tactical style pen. I really like this because it doesn't scream tactical. It doesn't have all the jagged edges up here like some of the other pens do. And with that flat top, it allows you to really get a good purchase on that flat top and jab if you needed to. I don't really carry it for that purpose. I like it, and it seems like when I spend a decent amount of money on an ink pen, I tend not to lose it. I tend to take pretty good care of it, where if I just go and buy the cheap pens, I really like the Zebra titanium ones, but I tend to lose those. I like the Pilot G2s as well, but I tend to lose them. Also in my front left pocket is my light. This is a Phoenix PD25. I switched from the PD32, which was quite a bit larger than this. It took 2 CR123s, and this one takes 1 CR123. And it's just kind of a smaller light. Fits better in my pocket, so I like that. It's got the same functions as the other lights. It's got 3 modes, and if you hold it, it goes into strobe. Pretty simple. Mode memory, like every other Phoenix flashlight. Also in the front left pocket, just a Bic, regular Bic lighter. No, I don't smoke. but I keep a big lighter on me, and Victorinox Cadet. The reason that I carry this, it's not really necessarily to have two knives, but for the longest time I carried a Leatherman Wave on my belt, and I just kind of got sick of it being there. It was kind of in the way, and I got other stuff on my belt, and I thought, how can I get away with carrying something smaller but still having capability? And with the flathead and the Phillips screwdriver on here, that gives me a lot of capabilities that the Leatherman did. The one thing that I wish I had was the pliers. That was really the main reason that I carried that. So I'm giving up pliers, but here in the back of my truck I carry all kinds of tools with me for being self-employed. I have a snow plowing, tree removal, and landscaping business where I'm at, so I always have tools with me. My keys, yeah, this is a big wad of keys. Truck key for this Chevy truck, the opener for this Chevy truck, a Night Eyes S-Beaner, some Master Lock stuff, key to my Super Duty that I call a Recon. I got a Key Smart here. The reason I went with this is just because I didn't really want to spend the money on a key bar, although key bars look a little cooler, but this Key Smart seems to work. Night Eyes pry tool, can opener. This is a Gerber like rescue tool. Got it on Amazon for cheap. It's got an oxygen tank wrench on it and a seatbelt cutter. It's pretty minimalist, so I just keep it on my keys. Yeah, I have a knife and this and that, but hey, it's kind of cool. This is just a little peanut lighter made by True. This is a Streamlight Nano, which this is kind of a special one because this is, and I don't know if you can see it, Concerns of Police Survivors. This is kind of a policeman memorial type light, so I really like it. It's blue, obviously. Blue Lives Matter, and I try to support the police as much as I can because I really appreciate what they do. And finally, my key to my topper on my pickup. I always keep it locked because I have so much crap in there. Back right pocket, I keep, this is a field notes inside a leather just kind of holder for them. I like that so that it doesn't get all wrinkled up. The notebook doesn't get all messed up and wrinkly and all that. So I picked this up. I think I got this, I'll have to check, maybe I'll link it in the description box. I think I got it on Amazon. It's made by Springfield Leather Works. It's legit. It's really nice. It was like 24 bucks or something. But that's that for my field notes. Back left pocket, Copenhagen. And my wallet also goes back there, which is a Fossil bifold. It's actually in the truck right now. I don't really want to go grab it. My concealed carry gun is a Glock 19, XS Big Dot sights, modified grip by me. I have another video on that called My Glock 19. Check it out if you want to see what the upgrades are to this. I carry that Glock 19 in a Winthorpe inside the waistband. I want to call this custom, but I don't know if I should. They make these to order. You call, say you got a Glock 19, say you got this light on it. They make them to order. It's got reinforcement here, really nice stitching on it. It's partially custom, partially not. But I really like it. For the price, it was $54. Winthorpe really is a nice holster. So I'm going to call it a cross between production and custom, somewhere in the middle. Some guys might get mad at me for that, but that's how I feel about it. I told them what I had for a gun. They had it to my door in 4 days, and it was not made when I called them. They make them to order. So Winthorpe holster. And then also for the Glock 19, I carry a spare mag on my left side, and this is just in a Safariland leather inside the waistband holster. So that's my EDC that's on my person. Some of the stuff has changed since my last update, like the knife, which I'm thinking I should probably just do a review on this because a lot of guys hate it, and I absolutely love it. The Charade pen is new, the Glock 19 is new, just a bunch of new stuff. So stay tuned for the other 2 videos for the series. Next up is part 2, which is going to be what's in my EDC bag, which is also different from the EDC bag video that I put out a few months ago. I got a new bag. It's more gray man, if you will. And then part 3 is going to be what's in my truck, which there's a lot of stuff in my truck. So stay tuned, subscribe to the channel, and look forward to these new videos to come. Thank you. Wait a minute, hold the phone, I forgot something. Forgot one of the most important things, which is my belt, which happens to be a Galco Cop Series gun belt. It's wearing off, but it says Cop Series right there, Galco. It's a really nice stiff leather belt made for holding the weight of a gun. That is my belt. I really like this belt. It was kind of expensive, like 84 bucks, but a nice stainless buckle on it with Galco buttons, and it's really nice. So Galco belt to round it out. So now the video's over. Subscribe to the channel.